What's up, friends? Right now I'm at a gas station just a few minutes out from my house. I think this is where I'm officially going to start the journey. So I'm resetting the miles per gallon. I'm resetting, trip A so I can see how long I'm going. Going to start a timer on my watch. And then I'm also at a pretty low fuel level right now. So I'm going to fuel up, and I guess this is also where I'm going to start my money counter. And then I guess I'm just gonna start driving, and well, we'll see where we end up. All right, tank's all topped off. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. We're in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are. So we're at our first stop here in Schuyler, I guess. Schuyler. So I've driven for about 3.5 hours. Got about 175 miles on the dash, and it's a little chilly out, which is nice for us. And yeah, I mean, it's all going good. Apparently we're getting about 35 miles per gallon, so that's pretty awesome. So there's a lot of gas left in the tank. I just need to stop because, well, my tank does not have that same capacity. So yeah. So somehow we ended up back at Amherst High School. So we're about 7 hours into the drive now. I've made it more than 370 miles. And well, this is by far the longest drive I've done now. Before, the longest was over winter break when I drove to Montreal. I think that was 280 miles, and it took me I think under 5 hours. I was probably driving, maybe a few kilometers per hour faster than the speed limit. Here I've just been on cruise control at 55 miles an hour, sitting in the slow lane. I've had a few cars honk at me, but honestly, it's kind of nice because, I've only had to change lanes and pass a car once or maybe twice. Other than that, I'm kind of just chilling for the long haul. And yeah, so it's about 6 p.m. now. I think I'm going to drive a bit farther, maybe make it to Pennsylvania before I stop for dinner. And then after that, I'll probably start looking at places to stay for the night. Yeah, maybe I can make it to Ohio by nightfall. We'll see about that. And yeah. Well, I think this is a great place to have a little dinner. Just too bad it's too rainy here, else I would be sitting outside. But I mean, you can see I guess it's one of the Great Lakes. I don't know, that'd be Michigan or something, who knows. Dinner tonight will be some soup, some bars, some fruits and vegetables, and some garlic bread. All right, friends, I think we're gonna call it a night here. I made it just over 500 miles. We're about 30 miles out from Cleveland. It's a pretty good day. Mostly just driving through New York. That was about 400 of the 500 miles. We also went through 20 different New York toll spots, plus 3 toll spots on the Mass Pike in Massachusetts. I think those are all 60 cents each. I have to check on that, but that would mean I spent $13.80 on tolls, plus the $40 fill up at the beginning and the $40 fill up at the end. Brings our total to $93.98 on the day, which is, not bad because we're starting tomorrow with a full tank of gas. Overall, I think it was a pretty fun drive. Didn't go to Niagara Falls. It was rainy. It was sort of out of the way, and also just over 2 years ago, about 2.5 years ago, I actually got to go to Niagara Falls. I was part of my work's traveling team. The first place they sent me out was Buffalo, New York, and on our last day there, me and the other guys were like, hey, we got to go see Niagara Falls. So we did, and it was a good time. And I don't feel like I need to go back unless I'm going to have the time to sort of go down and check it out from a boat or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to just take my contacts out, brush my teeth, and then try to find a nice chill spot for the night.